What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. And then today I'm going to do my prediction for the Auburn versus Georgia game. This is an interesting matchup, guys. Georgia's coming off a narrow victory against Missouri, and Auburn's coming off a loss against LSU. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this game, guys. Got the stats pulled up for the game. And like I said, Georgia narrowly escaped Missouri, guys, and they beat them 26-21. They went on the road to Missouri and they kind of struggled, guys. They was actually playing from behind the whole game until the fourth quarter. So Georgia has some concerns going forward. The last couple of games, they kind of been sleepwalking on the offense. They looked kind of weird against Sanford, but they still beat them, I think 33-0, something like that. But then they played Kent State and allowed Kent State to hang in the game. I think Kent State got like 22 points or something like that. Then they played against Missouri, and Missouri got 22 on them. And like I said, Missouri was in the game, and just like they were sleepwalking on offense. But against Stetson Bennett, he had 24 completions with 44 attempts for 312 yards, guys. So he was able to pass the ball. But another stat that I've noticed, Stetson Bennett hasn't thrown a touchdown in the last 2 games, and that's a huge red flag. I don't know what's going on with the offense, but they're definitely going to have to pick it up. Kenny McIntosh had a good day. He had 10 attempts for 65 yards. Kendall Milton came on strong in the end of the game. He had 8 attempts for 61 yards and a touchdown. And Dijon Edwards, he had 10 attempts for 51 yards. So Georgia's run attack came in late in the game. They was able to push Missouri back and was able to win the game. It was tight, though. As far as Auburn, they had a slow game with LSU. They had Robbie Ashford at quarterback. He had 19 completions with 38 attempts. He threw 1 interception, but he had 337 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. And of course, Auburn has Tank Bigsby. He had 12 attempts for 45 yards, and they have Jarquez Hunter. He had 6 attempts for 35. So, like I said, Auburn was winning the game. I think at one point they had 17 points, and they allowed LSU to come back and win the game. Like I said, LSU won 21-17. So, not a lot of high scoring. Both teams' defenses played really, really well. That's going to be interesting going in this matchup against Georgia. This is probably going to be the best defense that Georgia has played all season. Offensively, not so much. Auburn has struggled, offensively in these last couple of games. And if I had to give a prediction, I was looking at the spread for this game, guys, and they have if I'm not mistaken, a 30-point spread for Georgia to win. Everybody predicting Georgia to win this game. Me personally, just basing it off the last couple of games that Georgia's had, I think that's too high, of a spread. But I expect Georgia to get this victory, guys. I wrote it down. I got Georgia winning 35-14. I don't see Auburn being able to put up a lot of points on this Georgia defense. That's one thing I can say. The Georgia defense has been playing really, really good. Auburn is no slouch on defense as well, guys. Like I said, Auburn has Robbie Ashford. Can he exploit some things in Georgia's secondary? I don't know. He could probably pass some, make some passing yards, but I don't really think Tank Bigsby is going to be a problem in this game. I think Georgia's going to hold him to, pretty, good yardage where he won't, be a factor. And I think Auburn's going to have to try to win this game passing the ball. I just don't see that at this point. I think Georgia rebounds. They're playing at home, so I expect them to, put up some points. I just don't think it's going to be, like a 30-point victory, though, like considering, they struggled with Missouri and Kent State. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.